Man, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahawah, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the Greatmillstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noah's in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahawah, Yahawashi, wherever it may be. Hey, man, I got a real quick precept I wanted to start off with. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians 5, and I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, "Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober." All right. And this is a product of watching. I just did a lesson on this. Not even this, because this just came out, I want to say almost a week ago. Probably a little bit after, a little before, give or take. But that's funny. I was doing a walk and talk in the park. And I was speaking on that this was a possibility because, the Center for Disease Control, they bought it out on a website that this was potential. Okay, now if you seen what we just seen, then that tells you that something very wrong is going on within this society. Okay, because that's not normal for that to be happening that way. But you have to understand too what the elite's agenda is, because the populate, like the whole thing about the stab and poke and that other stuff, man. I don't know if she was a product of that, but she's showing symptoms of rabies. Either she got attacked by a pack of rats or whatever, but I'm guessing that she got stabbed, went down there and got stabbed and, pumped full of the juice. That's the only explanation I can give it. But through the spirit, I spoke on it and I stated that, look, man, those things are going to start happening. And that was before that video surfaced. Okay. It was another video, I want to say that it was like a chick, I think she damn near bit off half the Uber driver's damn face, man. Like, hey, I think Uber is probably one of the dangerous jobs in the fucking world. All right, because you Uber drivers, man, you just try to make an honest living, and you got people beating on you, shooting at you, people biting your heads off. It's a scary world. All right, so hey, call all Yahawashi, Yahawashi, the prophets. We said it, and hey, there's going to be more cases like this. It's just a matter of people filming them, because you can't expect mainstream media to come up and show this video, because they're going to try to discredit it. Okay, like, I'm not going to lie, I thought it was kind of fake at first, because, everything now is quite questionable. You got phones, you got CGI, you got biometrics. You can pretty much make any program on your phone right now. I can download an algorithm on my phone and be in here practicing katas and look like fire coming out of my hand. I can do that. So imagine what other people can do that actually have experience with editing and equipment. But that seemed pretty real, because the authorities, they was holding her down, they was restraining her, unless they was filming something for The Walking Dead. But I highly doubt that's the case. But that's the spirit, because the elder Malcolm out of Chicago, he was saying that he went back and watched The Walking Dead, and what happened was he got more understanding from it the second go round. All right, and if you notice shows like Walking Dead, you notice why they didn't end that show. I think it's like in his 8th season or something like that, and then you got the spinoff Fear of the Walking Dead, which is pretty much the same show within one. You got a lot of these superhero shows that's out. Also, a lot of these video games, like I believe Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 8, which is out now. Okay, and I've seen previews of it, and that looked like a badass game. I actually want to pick it up. But I was a friend of the Resident Evil franchise. I never really gave it a chance, but watching people play it online, it kind of dawned on me because it looks pretty solid. The mechanics seems good, but nonetheless, they're putting these games out, left and right because they're trying to show you through their predictive programming that this is what's getting ready to come to pass. Okay, so a lot of people getting ready to be destroyed out here, and deservingly so, because you people are wicked any damn way. All right, like I said, man, I have no sympathy for you demons out here. Straight up. All right, so let's look this up. All right, it says zombie preparedness. It says, does they have a zombie preparedness plan? So it says here, see, and they try to discredit it. It says, did they really say, and I'm not going to say those 3 words because, like I said, they quick to say, oh, you said something about this. No, I didn't. It says, did the such really offer guidelines for preparedness in case of a zombie apocalypse? It says, answer, yes, but the post doesn't say anything about a zombie apocalypse actually happening. And you see, that's stupid, because why would they give advice on something that they wouldn't plan on bringing to pass? Like the whole thing about this whole operation, our Dark Winter, Rex 84, all these different plans they've talked about, like what's happening in the world. They've been planning to do this for some time. It just now they finally found the loophole to bring it forth, because if you play the game Division, it's about this, pretty much about what's happening in the world. Tom Clancy's, he wrote a book, I think it was Operation Dark Winter or something like that. And they was talking about stuff like this in the 80s, man. Like Splinter Cell games, all types of stuff. Even going back to Klaus Schwab with the Great Reset, they were talking about in 2016 that within 10 years, they was going to be able to fit people with the mob, So, hey, who knows, man, real soon. So we talking about in just a few short months, or perhaps a year, give or take a year or two, Abaratazah, that will be the case, man. But I'm hoping they just go ahead and pass the mob this year, man. Okay, or at the latest next year, because last year we saw people hoarding water and toiletries. Now everybody is hoarding gas. Next, people gonna be lining up to get join the mob. So it's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be interesting from the time from up to this particular time up until when Yahawashi returns. It's gonna be pretty interesting here. All right, this is gonna be like a fucking horror movie out here. Cause look, it says, wonder why zombie apocalypse, and zombie preparedness continue to live or walk dead on the website. It says, as it turns out, what first began as a tongue-in-cheek campaign to engage new audience with preparedness messages has proven to be a very effective platform. It says, we continue to reach and engage a wide variety of audiences on all hazard preparedness via zombie preparedness. And everybody know that these devils at this institute is a bunch of goddamn liars, a bunch of damn demons, the devils. You can't trust nothing they say, okay? They always say trust in the facts and this and that when your facts don't add up, okay? Don't add up with what's really happening. It's the same people that told you 3 different times or 4 different times that X, Y, and Z equals ABC, and it don't. Okay, so you got to really look into what they're saying, but they're not going to put this up there for nothing, okay? Because the potions that's being put in, brought about, those things are eating people alive, man. Okay, people, they showing it on videos, people getting shit stuck to their arms and stuff. I mean, that tells you right there something is very wrong here. And you know what? That's you people's judgment. Why? Because you didn't listen to the men of the Lord. So, hey, I ain't got nothing good to say for you. Good for you. You want to turn to a damn zombie and you want to start eating shit, then that's on you. You just don't come near the men of the Lord because, hey, we going to crush your fucking skull, man, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. All right, because, hey, bro, hey, I've been itching to get released. I've been itching for the Lord to build me up and release me, man, because I'm going to tell you straightforward, hey, if the Lord raised me up to be a juggernaut, man, y'all better send every fucking thing you got after me, man, because I promise you, I'm not going to stop until every last one of you fucking devils and you 2/3 niggas are cut down, man, through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Yahawashi. And I can't wait. All right, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just been want to knock a nigga out just off GP, and I ain't even trying to be on no carnal shit, you know. Like my man Murph said, he said I don't want to do shit but fuck a bad bitch and knock a nigga out. Hell no. Oh man, that's epic, man. That's Jake, man. My man Murph, Mighty Murph, man. Hey, I'm with him on that though, bro. Cause Jake need to be put down for real. You know, like we just be itching for a nigga to pull it, but you know we ain't carnal men, so you know we kind of hold our peace. But man, let the nigga jump stupid, bro. You gonna get his shit pushed back quick. You know, and I'll be in that spirit, like for real. So I'll just be chilling. But anyway, this is the book of Jeremiah 19, and I'm gonna start at verses 8. It says, "And I will make this city desolate and hissing, and everyone that passeth thereby should be astonished and hiss because of all the plagues thereof." Hey, and this is part of the plagues, these pestilence, storms, these different these different illnesses, these strands, etc. You know, you got the Black Plague, you know, that everybody is not even talking about. Somehow that surfaced and disappeared. Now all of a sudden, you know, nobody knows nothing about the plague, all this other stuff, right? And it says, "And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters." Sounds like cannibalism, and really zombies is nothing more but mere cannibalisms, you know, demons eating people. It says here, "And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they should eat every one of the flesh, his friend in siege and straightness." Okay, when you look up the word siege, right? Let's look that up. Siege. Where we at? Oh, there we go. Go to the Hebrew word Masar, which goes into, let me see, a siege, enclosure, entrenchment, enclosure, siege, work, meaning like a trench, meaning like if you're being trapped in, so to speak. You know, like when you get sieged, it means somebody's taking you or taking something or preventing you for something. And think about it, when they start opening up these FEMA camps and start shutting down these cities, you think when people start to transform from something that's not normal and turn into the dead, the walking dead out here, you really believe that Esau is going to allow people to get on the outskirts of the city? No, he's going to trap them in. They showed you that on the Walking Dead, that they locked the cities down and that they had checkpoints and stuff. Even on I Am Legend, they showed you that in the movie, man. So if you put all these people in a big arena, they just going to pick each other off. You see what I'm saying? And you think the elites and the judges and the magistrates, you think that they're going to be in the cities? Hell no. Those of them that don't get caught up in it, you know, they're going to be in a fucking bunker somewhere watching this shit, eating and doing what they doing, conjuring up wickedness. Okay? These people going to be trapped in these ghettos and these inner cities, man, looking for food and turning into shit out here, man, you know? Because she was clearly exemplifying the form of rabies. And if you look at a zombie, they pretty much, this is the type of virus they got, it seems like. Okay, and it says here, "And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they should eat every one the flesh of his friend and the seed of straightness." So, hey, if somebody comes down to being hungered or famished, or you have somebody that's turning into what we just saw in the video, eventually that behavior leads to more aggressive behavior. And then it was just a matter of time. They didn't contain that lady, she probably would have started attacking people. And if you know, the rabies virus is highly contagious. So if she was, let's say if she went up and bit somebody or drew blood or scratched somebody, who knows how that other person could have been affected? Because I'm guarantee you, people who they're infected, as we call them, if they dealing with people like that, I'm pretty sure they got people that they're testing out and that they're experimenting on, and they're going to release one asshole out there that's going to do something, and all of a sudden some real shit going to happen. Because I remember when Elder D-Mash, before the whole, you know, this whole whatever you want to call it, came to pass last year, a month before it happened, Elder D-Mash had a dream, a vision of something like that happening. And he said people was convulsing in the streets. They were literally like they was in so much pain. It was like a fucking zombie apocalypse. So the vision he had, the Lord gave that man a vision, man. You see, and now it looked like it's playing out because the scriptures say he deal with the prophets through visions and similitudes of the prophets. Okay, and Elder D-Man is a prophet of the Lord. You know, from what I've seen, he's done nothing but that. So, hey, you better take heed, man. That's all I'm gonna say. And flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat everyone of the flesh of his friend, and in the siege and the straightness were with their enemies, and they that seek their lives shall straighten them. Then thou shalt break the bottle in the sight of men that go to thee. All right. Well, made the point on that. So let's get another precept. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna hold that. Get another precept here. Go to the book of 2nd Ezra 16. Because it's going to be some weird, freaky stuff happening out here. Like the plagues of Egypt. Hey, that's part of the plagues, man. The Lord said he was going to smite Egypt with plagues as he did before. So it's talking about America, Babylon. All right. And far greater because this kingdom has 50 provinces in this country. You know, and I think ancient Egypt, I don't know how many it had, but I know it had, I don't know how many it had. I forgot. But through the spirit, America is a bigger province than ancient Egypt was. All right. So this is the book of 2nd Ezra 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. It says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Okay, so this is going to come regardless. Ain't nobody's going to be able to stop this. Okay, this is the Bible prophecy. And Yahawashi said he sent a sword among you, so who's going to redact on it? It ain't gonna happen. This is the purpose, because you people are proud, man. All right. This is the book of 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. And we've been telling you Negroes out there to not go down there and get all, you know, get stabbed up. We told you, don't go down there, man. Here they advertising shit, they're gonna give you money. They're giving you free fish fillets and shit, man. Fish sticks on bread. You know, giving your ass free shots of Four Loko for all you to go down there and do something stupid. And you falling for it, man. We told you not to do it. But, hey, joke's on you. It says here, in the beginning of sorrow and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. It says great death. All right. It says here, the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, and what should I do when these evils come? And they're here. We just seen an example, a small example, and that's something small compared to what's really getting ready to transpire here. That was weak compared to what you're getting ready to see. Okay. It says here, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent for scourges for amendment. So these are done because of your transgressions. It says, but for all these things, they should not turn away their wickedness, nor always be mindful of their scourges. So they're not going to say, well, the reason why motherfuckers turn into zombies and all this other crazy shit is because we didn't listen to the Israelites. Yeah, right. We're the farthest thing from their mind. You know, what we say in their ear, it goes in one ear out the next. Our words ain't going to start meaning nothing to these people until the Lord start giving us the power to see shit and fuck shit up. That's when people going to start realizing, like, oh, shit, these were the prophets. But right now, to them, man, please. I could post 1,000 scriptures on a comment board, man, to a clown, and he ain't going to never accept it because in his mindset, nigga, we ain't prophets. In their mindset, the Bible is outdated, so this shit can't be in there. But clearly it is in there, you know. But it says, behold, victuals should be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case. Even then should evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Okay. Now shit is expensive. You know, you had the 80% off liquidation sales. Hey, man, you get house full of, man, you get a house with a 580 credit score now. All right. And get money on top of that. That's a good case. But even then, people are still catching hell. It says, for many of them that dwell on the earth should perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger the sword should destroy. And the dead should be cast out as dung. Man, like dung, because that's how many dead bodies are going. You're going to literally be stepping over bodies left and right. And they're going to rot. It's going to smell horrible. And that's going to bring in more diseases, pestilence. You literally going to need a damn gas mask out here because that's how bad the stench is going to be. Scriptures go into the stench. How it's going to stink here. Ooh, it's going to be bad, man. You got these obese people too. When they start to rot away, oh man. Like, how do you, everywhere you go, you just smell of dead flesh. That's, ooh, it's going to bring a lot of animals. A lot of animals, they're going to smell that blood. It's a train reaction. Them animals, they're going to depart from their places and they're going to come to these cities and they're going to have a feast, man, on these people. That's why the scriptures say that the animals should be, they should leave their places and go to another, because all these dead bodies out here. Okay. It says here, and the dead should be cast out as dung, and there should be no man to comfort them, for the earth should be wasted and the city should be casted down. I am legend, baby. I'm trying to tell you. It says, and there no man should be left to till the earth and to sow it. All right, and pretty much, man, that's it on that. I could keep going, but that's it. One more precept here, then we gonna call it a wrap. Made the point. Ezekiel 33:33. It says here, and when this come to pass, lo, it will come, then they should know that a prophet have been among them. And with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. With that, shalom, ba ba ba.